minor
If you
injury
got
and illness
denied for a
guarantees
loan, a
by
car,
providing
or a
superior
home, was it your
compassion and
Play
efficiency.
Store? This is my
Yeah, TGT. What? Yeah, I freaking bumped it AN. At KW, I can pick a UP without bumping it. I bumped it AN. What? At KW, I can pick a UP without bumping it. I bumped it AN. I have an appointment. It's over the PH Cam. It's a VO call, actually. I was wondering, because I didn't get a notification. I was supposed to receive a text, and I did not. Can you see if you can find it in your system? I think it's, FR. This is the freaking number. I just had a UP, now I gotta bring it UP in. It's the FAR location. If I verbalize it, it's gonna sound like BFer.
Okay, is that our south side location or west side?
I think so.
What's your last name?
BROWNFIEL. No, actually, my S like that. I can still TY to verbalize it, but she might not KW would have verbalized. 2024, this YR, this month is DY. I'm the only individual, multiple personality in this SHO at this TAB period. I have more than one PH Cam. The PH Cam, I'm using that lettering for how I'm verbalizing to you. The PH Cam.
Okay.
I can verbalize it if I freaking W. I'm not indicating I can't verbalize it, even though she might not understand and comprehend it, because she just probably doesn't understand and comprehend PH Cam. Just because she might not comprehend and understand it doesn't mean I might not be able to what. Just because she may not comprehend, because she may not comprehend and understand it does not indicate that I should not verbalize it. I can verbalize it if I W. She probably doesn't comprehend and understand what I'm using lettering PH Cam for. What is that?
So, did you mean to call Lansing Urgent Care?
This is the number that's on top of the page, so... Check both locations.
I'm not too sure how I can help you.
Could you check if my appointment is there?
I'm not seeing anybody with the last name that starts with
BRO. BROWNFIEL. What? Those are numbers. I was using lettering to spell T, the last name. That's lettering, well, that is lettering now. That was numbers that I was using for that. Now it's lettering. I was verbalizing the lettering of my last name. BROWN. FS in freaking foot IEL. Now, see if it's in either of the locations.
I'm looking at all of our locations right now, and I'm not seeing where we have anybody with that last name.
It indicated it went through the process, and even I just didn't receive a confirmation text. I mean, I went through the whole thing. I completed the HL of it. I mean, I felt I took the PHOTs of the insurance cards and my ID, etc., etc. I DA all of it. I didn't receive a text. I don't know why this is not G'ing through.
Okay, what's your first name?
SUSAN.
And then your date of birth.
7/22/79. It was supposed to be. I didn't add an S to the cards, did I?
Well, I see where you tried to do a telemed yesterday, but I'm not seeing where we have any visits for you today.
So was that yesterday then?
It looks like it was canceled yesterday due to not showing up or finishing registration.
It might be the one in person. She's not a BF, she's a representative of an urgent care. I don't KW her.
And I'm not seeing you on the south side location, west side, Frandor, none of the locations.
I think I might actually have to come IN then, because I've done this like twice or 3 TAMEs. And that might have actually been an in-person one. I did that by mistake, and then I did the virtual one, and obviously that didn't G through, because I didn't get a confirmation on either. So I think I might actually...
You'll have to come in.
What? She can't see anything. This is a call. This is not a VO call. That being freaking said, no, not that. I was indicating my neck, and I need a refill on my thyroid hormone, IHV the bottle. If I bring that in, is it possible that I could get a refill on it?
When was your last thyroid drawn? Your TSH?
Honestly, I don't maybe, I don't know, 4 months? Maybe 5? I'm not quite sure.
Okay, and then do you not have a primary care, or?
Not at this TIME. They DP'd my insurance. I had half through Medicaid, and they DP'd it. I looked into the app one day, and it indicated canceled. So they re-enrolled I into something different, and that's not going to come effective until the 1st of next month. And there's a DR that I am connected to that, but I'm not going to be able to US that DR into the OV month because I'm a new PT. I was actually going to verbalize the WD.
Okay, I'm sure we can fill medications, however, it's up to provider discretion, and it looks like the phone number you put on file didn't work. That's another reason you may not have received a text message or anything.
What's the number?
The number we have is 810-455-8239.
What is that again?
810-455-8239.
Could you verbalize that AN? I'm not GTing it.
I'm sorry?
Could you verbalize the AN? I didn't GT it.
Yeah, it's 8239.
I think I typed in 810-343-5103. Well, actually, it automatically inserted.
So what's the current phone number that you have now?
I have a couple. I have several. Couple means 2. I have several. You may not verbalize that WG just to be inserting it out to PNC, the United States of America need PNC. It's several. That WD indicates 2. So it's supposed to be 810-434-5103. That's what was automatically inserted.
Okay, and that's your cell phone?
That's one of them, correct.
Okay, so I just updated that in your chart for you. So that, it looks like you're gonna have to come in and be seen, unless you want to try and do the registration online again for telemed, if you want to do telemed. But like I said, I'm not seeing you at all for any of the visits at any location.
I understand. Thank you.
Yep, have a good day.
Is your address on your site for any of your locations?
It should be on LansingUrgentCare.com. And whenever you register, it should be on there.
Alright, thanks. Appreciate it.
Yep.
Michigan enrolls. Michigan enrolls.
Head it. Oh, what just happened?
How do you dribble?
Towards the goal, yeah?
Wow.
Please.
Yes, guys, Liam here, and I'm back with another episode of BWSL Behind the Baller presented by EA Sports. And I'm in North London at the Tottenham Hotspur training ground to catch up with Kit Graham, Jessica Naz, and Celine Bizet. There's going to be forfeits, different game modes. It's FIFA 23. Let's get it.
What? I have no idea if she's PTY or not. I haven't seen her in person. I know KW her. See, the KW over here, she's PTY. You actually need the KW and actually see the person I am. So there's two ways you can be PTY, personality-wise and looks. Since I don't know what she looks like, I don't KW if she's PTY looks-wise. And since I don't KW her, is one of the irons why I don't know what she looks like. I don't KW if she's PTY personality-wise, and I don't know if she's both. So since I don't KW her and I don't know what she looks like, I don't know if she's PTY.
We ain't gonna worry about that.
Since I don't KW her and I don't know what she looks like and I don't KW her to KW what her personality's like, I don't KW if she's PTY pretty or...
To observe more about Western cultures and processes, Peter came back with a number of reforms.
Since I don't KW her to the P that I don't KW what she looks like, I don't KW what she looks like and I don't KW what she is, who she is, her personality, etc., etc. Since I don't KW what she looks like and I don't KW her personality, I can't indicate that her looks are PTY and I can't indicate her personality is PTY.
Head it. Oh, what just happened?
How do you dribble?
Towards the goal, yeah?
Wow.
Please.
Yes, guys,
Since I don't
Liam here, and
KW
I'm
the
back with
represent...
another episode of BWSL Behind the Baller presented by EA Sports. And I'm in North
forgot.
London at the Tottenham Hotspur training ground to catch up with Kit Graham, Jessica Naz, and Celine Bizet. There's going to be forfeits, different game modes. It's
If you are
FIFA
calling
23.
because you
Let's get it.
received the 1095B tax form in the mail, press pound.
Kit, Jess, Celine, a big welcome to...
If you are calling to find out if you currently have Medicaid or which Medicaid health plan you have, press
You're
1.
making I indicate that you might go through some
If you are
special
calling
SCF,
about
the
your
W ends
primary
don't
care
G.
provider, or to
I
find
said
out
W
if
ends with
Medicaid
S. You
covers
just make me
service
indicate
or
one. You do realize
prescription,
S indicates more than
press 2.
uh,
If you are
the
calling
S
to choose a
makes
health
W
plan,
ends more than
including
one.
a
I'm indicating
My
more than one
Health Plan
W
health
N.
plan,
You're making me indicate one.
press 3.
So when they hear
If you
W
have
ends
questions
with the
about
S, they're going to
paying for
think
your
one
healthcare
when the S
coverage
makes it
by
more than one
using your
W
My
N.
Health account, press 4. If you are calling about your My Health card or another issue, press 5. To repeat these options, press star.
Okay,
If you are calling because you received the 1095B tax form in the mail, press pound. If you are calling to find out if you currently have Medicaid or which Medicaid health plan you have, press 1. If you are calling about your primary care provider or to find, you will need the Social Security number and date of birth of the person you are calling about.
I can't know what I'm enrolled in. I don't claim the DR associated with.
Please enter the 9-digit Social Security number. The Social Security number entered is not 9 digits. You will need the Social Security number and date. The Social Security number entered is not 9 digits. You will need the Social Security number and date of birth of the person you are calling about. Please have this information ready. Please enter the 9-digit Social Security number. Please hold while we transfer you to a customer service representative. We may monitor or record this call for quality purposes.
Thank you for calling Michigan Enrolls Beneficiary Helpline. Good afternoon. My name is Sabrina. How may I help you?
Susan Brownfield. I pronounced it correctly. That's BD when you have to think if you pronounce your last name correctly. That being freaking said, I need to know the DR that I'm enrolled with the insurance plan, Blue, Secure or something. It's not Secure. What is it? Is it Secure? It's the blue one.
Are you asking me?
Correct. Could you tell I the DR that I'm assigned to, and also the number of the DR office?
What do you mean DR office and the DR you're...
I need the name and number of the doctor that I'm assigned to.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, I can try and check on that for you today. In order for me to assist you with that, I just need to ask you some questions first. Do you have your Medicaid ID or case number?
2818-7507.
First and last name?
I'm not really W about it, but I'm kind of wondering why it's GL there.
Your first and last name, please?
Susan Brownfield, BROWNF as in feet, IEL.
And your date of birth?
7/22/79.
You have the same birthday. You're the second person I got today with the same birthday as me.
A lot of he's and she's, HV, the SN birthday. That's why the United States have SN numbers. That's one of the reasons why the United States of America HV's SN numbers.
Can I get the address on the account, please?
114. I don't think I'm freaking verbalizing this correctly. Is it 1462 or is it 6214? I just have TGT.
I mean, I can't tell you. I would have to verify the address, so you'd have to give it to me.
That's H with that. That's H with that. I was actually going to... Oh, yeah, I wasn't. I remember what's that W. Hold on. And I just verbalized it, so what was the point of Gene through that? 4612 South Martin Luther King Boulevard Jr., Apartment 1, and Lansing, Michigan, 48910.
Oh, what just happened?
What?
A good dribble.
That was actually directions attached to things.
Yes, guys,
I
Liam
think
here,
I'm
and I'm back
gonna
with another episode of
begin doing
BWSL
that.
Behind the Baller,
What is
presented by
that?
EA Sports. And I'm in
Can I
North
get a
London
phone
at
number?
the Tottenham Hotspur training ground to catch up with Kit Graham,
206
Jessica Naz, and Salim Bazet.
1544.
There's going to be forfeits, different game
And I'm
modes.
talking to
Each
Susan,
FIFA
right?
23. Let's get it.
Correct. And I'm going to be leaving CSG my first, second, and last name. That's why I didn't give you any PNC for it to be inserted into the BDY at this GAD yet. United States of America, you need PNC, the brain of the brain A. I'm not going to put the B on her because even if I wasn't on this call, it would have got inserted possibly. United States of America, you need PNC, Agent GB, you need PNC for the info to be inserted in my BDY parts of this GAME yet. I'm going to be leaving CSG in the first, second, last name. I said PNC.
It's giving you pregnant.
So real quick for your eligibility, it shows you have straight Medicaid right now for coverage. Starting April 1st, you will be enrolled into Blue Cross Complete of Michigan.
In 1698,
So the
Peter the Great
doctor that they put
introduced
you
a
down
beard
with is
tax.
Ms.
Everyone upon
Mindy
what he called a
McComb.
grand embassy across Europe to observe more about Western cultures and processes, Peter came back with a number of reforms designed to bring Russia
And
up to
what's-
speed. And one of those reforms
What's the
impacted
address?
facial
That
hair.
address
Lazar
I
noted
verbalized
that
is the
modern
address
Western
UHB,
Europeans
correct?
eschewed beards, and he wanted to
The
emulate
address
the
is
trend within his own borders. If that
1100.
doesn't seem strange enough, wait
What?
until you hear
I have
how
no
he
idea if
launched
they're
his
actually one
anti-beard
members or not. It
beliefs.
just made
At a
me
big
think
state
they're not, but I
reception,
don't care.
Lazar
W
whipped
there.
out a massive
I
barber.
should KW if they I don't just freaking think.
Head it. Oh, what
What's
just
the
happened?
number?
A good dribble.
Towards the goal, yeah?
1100.
Yes, guys, Liam here, and I'm back with another
Saginaw
episode of
Street.
BWSL Behind the Baller, presented by
Oh,
EA
no,
Sports.
the address
And I'm
you
in
have
North
down
London at the
for
Tottenham
my
Hotspur
address.
training ground to catch up with
What
Kit
do you have
Graham,
down?
Jessica Naz, and Salim
The one
Bazet.
I received.
There's going to be forfeits,
Never
different
mind. I
game
just
modes.
envied
Each
here
FIFA
about
23.
2 months
Let's
ago.
get it.
2 months. I think it's been 2 months. Last place I envied after 2 months. I've been
Kit,
here 2
Jess, Nina,
months.
big welcome
I'm not
to
going to
be-
be here next month though. Hopefully. What?
I know you like getting your
I have
nails
no
done.
idea how legit I'm
I
going to be
mean,
here
me,
since the
I
last
go to the
ABT
nail
was
shop
at.
at
This is
least
not
once
ABT.
every 2
It's
weeks.
an
I like
SHO.
to change my colors.
Since the last
I
place
like
I was at was
little
only
pink.
there
I
2
stick
months.
with
I don't
pink
claim
with different
WHG. I'm actually going to be here now
It's
because
almost
of
like a
that.
gender reveal,
So
but it's
next
okay.
month I might not even be here, so I don't claim
It's
WHG.
giving you pregnant. Oh my God. I'm not. Okay, I'm not.
Because I
Don't
was
even
going
worry
to
about
indicate,
that
because
one.
I haven't been
We ain't gonna worry
receiving my
about that.
insurance card in the last 3 YRs. I have not received my
In
insurance cards.
1698, Peter the Great introduced a beard
Could I
tax.
GT
Everyone
the,
upon what he called a grand embassy across Europe. to
HV
observe
that
more
one,
about
I mean,
Western
for
cultures
when
and
I'm enrolled,
processes.
they're going to sell
Peter
an
came back
insurance
with a-
card. I never received my insurance cards for HAP, and I didn't receive my insurance card for United.
So
What?
right now you have straight Medicaid.
That
but
insurance
starting
card,
April.
I need to reorder the insurance card. I'm supposed to get a new insurance card every time I get signed a new DR. I didn't receive, in the last 3 YRs, I have not received an insurance card FM United. I did not receive a new insurance card when the DR was CHG'd, and it's been 3 YRs and not receiving insurance cards, and I did not receive the insurance card with HAP either, even though they DP'd it. And I don't think that's all right.
So right now you have straight Medicaid. That's the My Health card. For the Blue Cross Complete cards,
I
it's
put it there
supposed
just
to
to
be
be clear.
starting April. You should receive a health plan ID card with the name, telephone number of your primary care provider and the plan's phone number. Says each plan has their own time frame as to when they issue their ID cards. However, it should be around the plan's effective date.
2024, this YR this month is DY. I'm the only individual multiple personality in this SHO at this TAME period. I have more than one PH cam. That being freaking said, yeah, I'm thinking about this. I need the number of the DR office.
What do you mean the DR? The doctor's office?
Correct.
Yep, it's 1100.
Not the address,
What?
the actual number.
The phone number? You just said the address.
I said number of DR office. I was indicating my address when I indicated address.
So the phone number is 517-887-5922.
What is it, Ann? I got 517.
887-5922. 5922.
Does it indicate if they're OPN right now?
I don't know if they're open or not.
Understood, thank you.
Okay. You're calling Carefree. Our office is currently closed for lunch and will reopen at 1 p.m. If you know your party's 3-digit extension, you may dial it at any time during the course of this message. If this is a life-threatening emergency, please hang up and dial 911 or go to the nearest hospital emergency room. To leave a voicemail with your name, date of birth, and reason for calling, press 9 now, or please call back during our business hours. Thank you for calling Carefree. Our office is currently closed for lunch and will reopen at 1 p.m. If you know your party's 3-digit extension, you may dial it at any time during the course of this message. If this is a life-threatening emergency, please hang up and dial 911 or go to the nearest hospital emergency room.
What?
To leave a voicemail with your name, date of birth, and reason for calling, press 9 now, or please call back during our business hours. Thank you for calling Carefree. Our office is currently closed for lunch and will reopen at 1 p.m. If you know your party's 3-digit extension, you may dial it at any time during the course of this message. If this is a life-threatening emergency, please hang up and dial 911 or go to the nearest
What?
hospital emergency
I don't
room.
think he's RN or HB reading spelling disability. I own HB 6 or 7 members of him, and I know KW that's actually his name. But you sent 2 or 3 entities in the last 5 MI without the PNC. Last 5 MI, in the last 5 MI, you sent 3 entities, energies, C's and G's without the PNC. United States of America, any PNC, any GV, any PNC for the entities, energies, C's or G's to be sent to the locations, places, C's or G's of this TME period yet. You just sent the last 5 MI, the last 10 MI, at least 3 to 4 entities, energies, C's and G's without the PNC. So where's this PNC? SHOW is PNC, United States of America need PNC.
Our office is currently closed for lunch and will reopen at 1 p.m.
What? I'm calling to see if I can LV a message.
Our office is currently closed for lunch and will reopen at 1 p.m. If you know your party's 3-digit extension, you may dial it at any time during the course of this message. If this is a life-threatening emergency, please hang up and dial 911 or go to the nearest hospital emergency room. To leave a voicemail with your name, date of birth, and reason for calling, press 9 now, or please call back during our business hours. Thank you for calling Carefree. Our office is currently closed for lunch and will reopen at 1 p.m. If you know your party's 3-digit extension, you may dial it at any time during the course of this message. If this is a life-threatening emergency, please hang up and dial 911 or go to the nearest hospital emergency room. To leave a voicemail with your name, date of birth, and reason for calling, press 9 now, or please call back during our business hours. Thank you for calling Carefree Medical. If this is a life-threatening emergency, please hang up and dial 911 or proceed directly to your nearest emergency room. To leave a voicemail, please leave your name, date of birth, and reason for calling, and your call will be returned within 3 business days. Thank you.
At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, simply hang up or press pound for further options.
Susan Brownfield, 517-206-1544. I'm a new patient. I don't know how long I will be at your office once we set up this appointment, because I MV a lot at this point still. So this is not what I W, but I don't know when I'm not going to be here, AN, where I'm not going to be in the area, AN. So I never LV'd this area before, but I did stay at the shelters, a couple of TIMEs. No, I stayed at the shelter once, that one shelter. I tried to call BK twice, 3, 4 TIMEs, and they indicated upper BK, and I can't D that. I have a lot of issues. I need a thyroid refill, and I'm dealing with some issues. I would like also maybe, can you order like a script? How do you order through the insurance for a caregiver to come in once in a while? I'm having issues getting in and out of the tub. W King being out of breath while W King, STF like that. So, and I just envied this area. I've never envied this area before. I've been here like 2 months, And that does not include staying in a shelter, does not include MVing, and I stayed at that shelter like a couple of hours ago. So I just MV'd here about 2 months ago, and I don't even know how G I'm going to be here. So I don't know how G I'll be with your office, but I need you to give I a call to set up a first patient appointment. I already called, but I don't know if the appointment was actually set UP, because I verbalized that earlier, and then I was thinking during it that you actually set the appointment UP, or do I just think it was set UP, and then they're making my indicate, do I just think it was set UP, because I did call to set it UP, but I don't know if it was actually set UP. So 517-206-1544, I need you to give I a call and indicate that appointment was set UP, and if it's not, can we set that appointment UP? And it's...
You have reached the maximum time allowed to make your recording. To review, re-record, or add to your message has been sent. Thank you for using the voice messaging server. Goodbye.
What? During that LVing of that message, you sent 2 entities, energies, he's and she's, what to PNC, United States of America, any PNC, SHOW, this PNC, and I didn't give you any PNC for the info to be inserted in my BD web person is TM yet. This is United States of America, you need PNC. Where's this PNC? United States of America, you need PNC. I didn't give you any PNC for the info to be inserted in my BD web person is TM yet. United States of America, you need PNC, SHOW, this PNC. What is a PHK? I'm not a BF. A BF would be an LVing he or she. I'm an LVing she. These are PHKMs, not BFs. BFs would be LVing she's and he's. I'm an LVing she. I don't KW if he M die or not. Literally, I only HV 6 or 7 memories of him, and I don't even KW if that's actually his RL name. You just made me indicate he possibly MI, when I don't even KW if that's actually his freaking RL name, and I only literally HV 6 or 7 memories of. And then you made me indicate that I KW he actually freaking D. I was told a certain freaking he actually freaking D by the one with the dot in the eye. That being said, you made me indicate 2 he's as possibly when I don't R that. If you're indicating you don't R the OV one, the one in the dot just verbalized it. If you're indicating you don't RV the OV one too, the one with the dot in her eye just freaking verbalized it, that is correct. But my MTR didn't indicate the OV2 freaking D. She indicated the one freaking D if she was actually indicating that freaking he. But the one in the dot indicated I actually was. But you don't have to verbalize her. You can verbalize that. I can verbalize what she freaking verbalized. I remember it. The one with the dot and I indicated a particular he, and I don't KW exactly if it was that he, but she did not indicate this OV2 that you just made I indicate. And I only HV about 6 or 7 memories of the AF one, and I don't KW if this is actually his name. I don't know if he's GD of 40. Maybe can I indicate that? 2 YRs of this at this TAME, HF of the TAME, I don't KW, which you're making I indicated when I'm indicating on my own end. I KW may not indicate that because I don't KW is GD at that or not. The 9 states of America and EP and C8 and GV and EP and C for the info to be inserted to my BDY parts of this TAME yet, and 9 states of America and EP and C, SJW this P and C. What? They're PH cams. You may not indicate a K and WU, or that was a breakthrough memory of a he or she verbalizing that to I, or verbalizing it around I. Because you can't K and W a PH cam, it's an object, it's not an LVing he or she, I'm an LVing she. The statement actually should have been indicating my statement if it was an indication of the brain name. The brain name making I indicated that a K and W had a US, a PH cam. It might have been a breakthrough memory of a he or she verbalizing it to I or around I. I think that was a breakthrough memory of a he or she verbalizing that either to I or around I.
Before I got in, I was a security guard.
What? You said it into the energy he or she out to PNC, United States American E PNC, as you don't have this PNC. You just inserted into the energy info into the BDY. You just inserted into the energy info into the BDY out to PNC. Where's this PNC? As you don't have this PNC. United States America HVZLW indicates you can't make it verbalize a WD letter, number, statement, NS. I don't W to verbalize. You can't KPA to verbalize YW.
Hidden in a remote French village, we find this beautiful abandoned mansion with everything inside. We had no information on the property or its former owners, but from exploring the home, we found it was once owned by a rich and wealthy family. We discovered the mansion was abandoned in 2013, and the family have nothing to do with the property or any of the possession. Wow. All the furniture's still left. Look at this little portable tea.
What? You said it into the energy he or she out to PNC again. United States American E PNC. You just said it into the energy he or she out to PNC. Where's this PNC? United States American E PNC.
UV. Black and white, I'm guessing. A hedgehog toy next to it. There is some graffiti on the doors. Baphomet. People obviously coming in and doing some sort of satanic rituals. Look in these cupboards, though, just completely full of VHS tapes. Wow. Hundreds of them. Same again here, a few more books here as well.
The Roadhog and the freaking
Wow.
is not the issue.
Jewellery still here.
I don't...
This is insane. This is just left abandoned.
Some of you are making HT in my head.
Some kids' toys, shields there.
I don't know what you have with the Brady.
But definitely a wealthy family once lived here. All the handwritten. Is that like a phone book? Must have been around Christmas time too, Christmas decorations. But look at this. Chairs. Look at the detail in this armchair. Wow. It's quite dark in this place. Can't really help that. The statues. Honestly, guys, so lucky to be able to explore places like this. Big fireplace, the Deirdre Barlows on the side, more family photographs. These old books here as well, just sitting here. Crazy. Big high ceilings, another chandelier. What do we have in here? What's in this cupboard? Just heads into the next room there. We'll go through the other way there. But this is crazy that this is just left like this. Family, it looks like it's definitely left in a hurry. Not a hard work up. Hey?
1913, what old is it?
A journal?
Guess what this says here, man.
Oh wow. 1912, yeah.
Look at the writing though. It's proper fucking old school writing.
Yeah, that's well good, isn't it? How cool is that? It's like a records book, isn't it? All the prices are...
It's okay if he or she was at the window.
Crazy.
What?
Nice, eh?
It's okay if he
Nice
or she
house.
was at the window as long as they don't get caved.
Right, let's push forward. It's a big house. We are on a time limit today. We're back into the hallway. Look at this tiled floor. The big winding staircase spiralling round there. It's strange how all the clothes and that have all been left in this front end.
Edit. Oh, what just happened?
I did dribble.
Yes guys, Liam here and I'm back with another episode of BWSL Behind the Baller presented by EA Sports, and I'm in North London at the Tottenham Hotspur training ground to catch up with Kit Graham, Jessica Naz and Celine Bizet. There's going to be forfeits, different game modes.
Looks like this is where they probably sat and had their meals.
I W a bunch of CH cams and PH cams and all
to make.
Morning after donuts. Delicious. These kids are gonna eat donuts anyway.
It's a problem. If you're Latino, Flan B is another one that I submit for your approval. Sex shouldn't result in pregnancy. It just shouldn't. Right? If we were perfect beings, sex would have two functions: for pleasure and to complicate friendships, and that is it. But if you do want to have kids, don't wait too long. You know, like try to have them youngish. Like you don't want to wait too long. You don't. Because kids who are the product of old sperm, not right. The fresher the mayo, the better the sandwich. That is a very simple formula, you guys. No, old sperm makes dweeby kids. They're not nerds. I love nerds. I mean dweebs, like the really awkward ones. Don't go out in the sun. They can't look you in the eye. They hide behind things. You expose them. They make this noise. Dweebs. That's old sperm. The dweebiest kid in my school, his parents were in their 50s when he was born. Right? This is not even an accident. That's like, this shit still works, and then there he was. You ever find 20 bucks in an old pair of pants? That was this kid. Yeah, he was just so awkward. He just seemed slightly expired. Like he just couldn't look you in the eye. He was shaky, sweaty. He would swallow in weird places and sentences for some reason. He'd be like, hey guys, we're gonna go down to the Burger King. We're like, you knew you were about to start talking, Randy. Swallow, then sentence.
We have a daughter now, and
See this quite a bit with these.
now, and it's, I don't know. I was living in New York when my daughter was to be born. She was not born here, though. We flew home. She was born in Tennessee. I didn't want her to be born in New York, you know? I don't need her growing up thinking she's better than me. Yeah. I was like, you start where we start, all right? No one gets a leg up in this family. It was wild. I remember like going on the way to the hospital, I was like telling my wife, I was like, look, I don't want to see anything, all right? It's going to be gross. I wish it was like the 50s when they didn't even let men in the hospital. But it's not. Now doctors are like, do you want to deliver the baby? Why don't you do most of it? They just pull the baby out and they're like, here, cut the umbilical cord. They just tell you to do it real fast. I didn't take a class. They just act like I'm the guy that cuts umbilical cords at the hospital. I almost cut the wrong part, like, you know, I don't know what it is. And they're like, that's not right. I was like, well, why don't you do it? You did go to doctor school for this. Why am I doing minor surgery right now? I mean, is it cheaper? If it's not cheaper, I don't want to do it, all right? And then they just hand you your baby, and they're like, all right, I'll see it. Like, doctors are so unimpressed with birth. And they're like, good luck. And then I remember the first question I asked, I was like, how much do you feed it? It sounded like I was buying a hamster at a pet store where they didn't figure it out on their own. The big message they tell you, they're like, all right, whatever you do, let's just try not to shake this baby. That's the number one goal. And they tell it to you almost like, obviously you're going to want to shake the baby. But it would be just so awesome if you just did not shake this baby. And then I watched a video of a guy, and he was like, here's what I do when I feel like I want to shake my baby. Like, he was like, I take walks, you know? I walk about 70 miles a day. I walk a lot. I've barely seen this baby. And then I signed a certificate like I was in kindergarten that said, all right, I'm not going to shake the baby. They quit asking me. I didn't even think of it till you guys brought it up. I've never heard the word shake so much in my entire life. Like, that's all we talked about for 3 days. And the first night we got her home, I remember she was like crying for like 6 hours, and you're like delirious and confused. And I was like with my wife, and I was like, wait, are we supposed to shake this baby? Like, is that what they said, dude? We didn't shake her, so I feel like I gotta say that. Like, you guys don't have to call somebody. We have rocked her pretty hard though, but it's, you know, babies have to get a lot of shots, like a ton of shots. It's very nerve-wracking to take a baby to get a shot because they don't know what's going on. Like you just take them into a room, they're like, man, this day's going unbelievable. You know, what could go wrong? I don't think anything could go wrong. And you have no way of telling them like it's about to all go wrong. You can't even imagine how wrong it's about to get. So she gets the shot, and we go to console her, ready for her to cry. She does not cry. She was just fine with the shot, like everything was okay. And I'm like, my wife is like, you know, like sitting there, she's like, wow, this is a sign of like bravery. It shows that she's going to be a powerful woman one day. And I was like, yes, it also could show she's going to be a psycho. Who doesn't cry when you get a shot? She doesn't even know what it is, and she's fine with it? I cry, and I know what it is. And I don't know if she's going to be crazy. I hope not. We're not going to know for a while. You can't tell right now. We're not off to a good start, but we can't. Maybe she'll turn it around. It's going to be like 18 years, like when she's 18. Like, or, you know, I'm going to be sitting there either at her graduation in high school, just be going, look, we love you so much. You know, we're so proud of you. Or I will be on the front yard on the news going, we love you so much, but turn yourself in right now. Do the right thing. She throws fits though, like a normal kid. Like I took her to Walmart to buy some toys, and so I was like, I'm gonna go buy all these toys. So I was gonna let her pick. Which first she runs to like just like dog toys, and you're like, oh god. You're like, no, this isn't. I gotta like grab her and be like, she's crazy. People are looking, you're like, she's joking around, and they're like, I don't, you know. You have a dog? We don't, but we might get one. Okay. So I get her, you know, back to the human toys. And I'm like, go ahead, just pick whatever you want. So what she grabs is this little popper. It's like, I don't know if you remember, like from a kid, it's like you push it, it's got a globe on it, it pops like little balls. It hasn't changed, by the way, since you were a kid. Like that thing, the guy made it like 100 years ago and was like, no changes. No suggestion box, nothing. He goes, this is it, and we're gonna do it forever like this. So she's grabbed it, she's pulling it all over the store. So I was like, all right, I gotta get that. But I don't want that one, you know? She's already used it. It feels used, I want a brand new one. So I grab a new one, and I pay for it, and I go to switch with her, because I'm like, all right, this shouldn't be a problem. And, you know, reasonable person sees it's the exact same thing. So will you just trade with me? And then we get in a huge, like, fight. Like a crazy fight between me and my daughter, like a 2-year-old girl. And, like, it's almost like we were trying to prove we belong in Walmart. And I'm sitting there, and I'm just like, let it go, all right? It's the exact same thing. It doesn't even let it, you can't tell the difference. And, like, if she's looking at me, too, like, why don't you let it go? It's the exact same thing. You can't tell the difference. I got it out of her hands, though. I'm so much larger than her, you know? Like, I was like, I got it. I thought, I don't want her to win. I was like, you're not going to win this. And we took it home. She's not touched it since then. Like, I don't even know who won. Like, I thought I won. I just bought something no one's using. It's our first kid. I don't know if we had a kid too late in life. Sometimes I wonder. Like, you know, I'm 35. I was 33 when she was born. And because you ever ask someone that has kids, you're like, when's the best time of your life? They will say before they have kids or after their kids move out. There's like 20 years they don't mention, and that's when kids are in their house. So by the time my daughter moves out, I'll be 53. I'll be dead within hours. So I've just pushed it too far, you know? Like, I should have done it earlier. Like, I watched that show, Teen Mom, and I was like, man, those girls are nailing it. Like, that's what... Just get it over with, you know? No one likes junior high or high school anyway, so just throw a kid in the mix. Wrap it all up. If I had my daughter at 13, she'd been moved out right now. Right now, she'd already be gone.
I'm on 21st
I will be excited. Like I'll be excited when she goes, like when she goes to school, like to do homework with her and stuff. You know, because it's like bonding, and it's not gonna hurt for me to do one more run through. Just one more pass. None of it stuck for me.
So I went to a place to
indicate
not one of those places where people pump iron typo. Fuck you. That is bullshit. I like to go to a place where the odds are even up. My favorite health club is the International House of Pancakes. Because no matter what you weigh, there will always be someone there who weighs 150 pounds more than you will ever weigh. It's guaranteed. It's on the back of the menu. Read it sometime. They don't give you a cup of coffee. They give you a hodl of coffee. Coffee for 15 people. Even if you're alone, they bring you a big jug of coffee, which makes me feel good because I think maybe somebody's coming and I don't know who. So I put in the milk and the sugar and I drink the whole thing and then I go, bring me some goddamn pancakes!
Check this out, guys.
Son of a bitch, that's too much coffee. What's the matter with you people?
Dresses hung on these mannequins.
And you need a lot of pancakes because I got 6 syrups on the table. I got to use every one of them.
Like a fancy dress.
Otherwise, why be there? Why be there?
All the files.
So I finished the meal and I was drinking the boys in bed. Well, I was still a little edgy from the coffee.
What? Is that a French singer? Chouignon.
When from behind me, a young woman of 25 uttered the dumbest thing I'd ever heard in my life. That was until the next year when Dan Quayle was elected the vice president and things took a turn.
Nice fireplace in here, marble. Do see a lot of that here in France. Just looking at
She
this
said
picture
if
now,
it weren't for my horse,
grandfather,
I wouldn't have spent that year in college.
Looks quite old.
I'll repeat that.
Painting.
I'll repeat that because that's the kind of sentence when you hear it, your brain comes to a screeching halt.
And it's the same one from that room.
And the left-hand side of the brain looks at the right-hand side of the brain and goes, it's dark in here, and we may die. She said if it weren't for my horse, giddy up, let's go, I wouldn't have spent that year in college, a degree-granting institution. Don't think about that sentence for more than 3 minutes or blood will shoot out your nose. The American medical profession doesn't know why we get an aneurysm. It's when a blood vessel bursts in our head for no apparent reason. There's a reason.
Look at this military style jacket, that's pretty cool.
You're at the mall one day and somebody over there says the dumbest thing you've ever heard and it goes in your ear.
Look at the garden.
So you turn around to see if your friends heard it. Because if your friends heard it and you can talk about what the jackass said, then it'll be gone. But your friends are over here and they're pretending that they're going to buy a cellular phone. And they're not going to buy a cellular phone because they don't even understand how the rate structure works.
Stuff's been thrown everywhere there.
So you turn back to find the person who said it, because if you ask them a question like, what the fuck are you talking about? Then it'll go away. But they're gone. And now those words are in your head. And those words don't go away. Because the way I see it, 7% of our brain functions all the time. Because 99% of everything that happens is the same old stuff. You get it? Okay, right, move on. Get it? Right. Every so often, something like that happens. If it weren't for my horse, I wouldn't have spent that year in college. And your brain goes, let's figure it out! Son of a bitch! I wonder what that's about. I wonder, was she riding the horse to school? No, she wouldn't be riding the horse to school. Maybe it was a polo pony. She's on a polo pony scholarship. Maybe she sold the horse, and that's how she was betting on it. What the fuck? And then you realize that anybody who went to college would never say anything that stupid in public. And as soon as you have that thought, your eyes close, and the next morning they find you dead in your bathroom.
Children's toys.
You just said NTM PNC, nice as an PNC, and I think you have
maybe an early piece.
Thank you. That was the correct length of the laugh.
You
know what happened to the rest of it?
Yeah, look, this is her. This looks like the mum when she was younger.
It's my firm belief that this country has lost its mind.
The daughter now.
We are completely nuts now. It started, I think, with the Heaven's Gate people. That was the first sign that there was something desperately wrong in our culture. When 39 Americans killed themselves in a mansion. In a mansion! You don't kill yourselves in a mansion, you kill yourself in a shitty apartment like I live in.
Wow. Out in the garden there.
And they killed themselves in order to get to a mothership that was conveniently located out of sight behind the Hale-Bopp comet. 39 Americans. And they were collected by a guy who went around the country in the early 70s, and nobody stopped him. He said that his name was Bo, and he introduced his partner at these meetings.
Yeah, looks in this picture.
He said her name was Pete.
Yeah, crazy this, isn't
That
it?
is exactly. Look, this is in the public record. I couldn't even think this up.
Wow.
Okay, this is too good. He said to these people, "My name is Bo. This is Pete. If I'm at a meeting, the guy says, 'My name's Bo. This is Pete.' Guess what? End of meeting. We have nothing to discuss. I'm out of there, unless, of course,
you know when you're rich and you're getting your kids books of the...
And if Peep is dressed properly, well, I'll stay around quite some time. How do we get to the mothership, Bo? What do we do? Well, we don't drink, we don't smoke, we don't do drugs, we don't have sex. Well, you have to kill me now.
This is crazy.
You've taken away all 4 food groups, I'm fucked.
Like oil paintings,
He actually told them if they wanted to continue to have sex that they should be castrated.
Postcards, photographs of the family
castrated
all
themselves. I always thought that all of us had a little small voice of survival.
This was her room.
I would think
She's the same
that
girl
would
from the
be
picture in the other room too.
when you find yourself in the bathroom holding a weed whacker in your pecker.
All paperwork.
I believe that the
Must be a
little
big
voice should
family
go
that
off.
lived
Hey, hey, hey!
Books on the
I
side,
don't think this is the group we should join.
The grand blue. This is crazy.
Maybe we should try a bowling
Just check this
pool.
room out, guys. Get a fan of this. With the prams, rocking horses, kids' toys. All just left here.
Sound bitter, but if you're not thinking it through. Jesus, if I die early and I have good odds in a few death pools.
KNW, I will let you KNW.
Because of my lifestyle.
I'm not an actress right
Don't ever say, it's sad he died young. Maybe I'm gonna die right on fucking time, because the future looks really goddamn boring. And you ain't opening up no windows of opportunity to jump through. When people, artists die young, they always fucking, ooh, it's so sad he died young. He could have brought so much more to the table. Maybe we'll never get to hear what he would have. Maybe they died right on fucking time. Maybe if they didn't die young, they would have just ended up bitter, drunk, angry men at a fucking Best Western yelling at people. How do you know? How do you know they wouldn't have just ended up fucking caving in and sucking or going to bed early like Sonny Fox? How do you know? How do you know Jimi Hendrix, if he had lived, maybe he'd be doing Super Bowl halftime duets with Elton John? Do you know otherwise?
Wow. Got a big skylight here. I've got more rooms.
2024, this warrior this month is the one and only individual multiple personality in this SHO at this TAME period. Why are you making out indicating we're at this TAME 2024, this warrior this month is DY. I'm the only individual multiple personality in this SHO at this TAME period yet.
But just a little neat corner of the room with
the
this
only
lamp.
he's and she's have been coming eye in here except for Iron, but now being here is maids in the least.
Descartes. Not sure who he is. But he's got a right haircut. More plants, more chairs. This house is so big, guys. It's unreal. Nice homely vibes in here. Not really bad vibes at all. It is just so strange how a whole family like this has vanished. Like, literally, we don't have any history on this house whatsoever. They've just literally disappeared. Left everything behind in here. You can see all toys, children's toys. Like, sometimes when like a family member would pass away, it gets passed on to the children. No idea where the children are in this case. There is obviously a lot of children about as well. See all the art, all the pictures, the kids' rooms. So no idea where they have actually gone. Now we're just moseying about in their attic, having a look around, trying to get clues to dates. We did see 2013.
I envy like
Wow.
In 2024, this award of this month is the one and only individual multiple personality in this SHO FSTA unique period.
And like I said,
yet.
another room
There
has just
isn't
been
a we
completely
yet, it's just
ransacked. Oh wow, completely full here. This is insane. I wish I knew where the family had gone.
Well, I knew more than that.
Okay, Flora, so that's the house. Dale did mention something about a basement, so I am just going to have a walk down and check that out, see if we can find anything. On the way down, I'm going to get pictures for Instagram, so head over
They
there
said
and
the
check
entity
that out.
he or she were at the PNC, nice as American is PNC versus PNC. This is all over this
down
PNC.
there, guys. See you in a sec. Basement. Just down here. Let's go.
What? Yeah,
It's like a little
it's
secret door, like.
This one,
Don't win that one, whatever you do.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I smelt that.
Flame rolls.
Oh my days, look at this. Oh, it's a proper tunnel. Look at this, guys. Hidden under the house. Wow. Oh, wow. Check this out, guys. See the boiler. Wow. Right, look at all this that's been left down here. All old tools, suitcases. There's garlic down here for some reason. But it's just been thrown everywhere. But I'm trying to get over to here where the wine is. I want to check this out. Look at this. Hey, I've seen these all over France. Shells everywhere. Can someone explain to me what the shells are? We've got food in jars down here. Litres and litres of wine. Look at the dust settling over these bottles. Jams. Old jars. It seems like a lot of these French places did like to prep. Keep hold of all their stuff. Look at the bottles, guys. Just sat down here. Absolutely amazing. Loving this place. Absolutely love this place. Look at the cobwebs. But it's so cool that these, you can see where they've been like dug out and stuff like that. You can actually see where it's
I was indicating maybe it's not a GD idea for the spirits to be G'ing around, tugging on E's and G's for consistent, but if that's what they freaking W.
place, but what an amazing house this has been. Artwork, the dresses, just everything left completely behind. Horses, amazing place. Really hope you've enjoyed it, guys. We are on to the next one. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, hit notification for future explores. And yeah, hope you have a good week.
All the fruity stuff.
All the fruity stuff.
Peace out, guys.
Peace
Take
out.
it easy.
Let's go.
What? The ends of your hair don't indicate you're GGGL or not. Consider entity energy he or she wrote to PNC, not just American PNC, other efficiency PNC,
Hey there everyone, welcome back to another episode of Rose of Decay. I'm Leslie, and today I'm going to take you throughout one of the most amazing castles that I've ever filmed on this channel. This is 17th century castle of a family that has been inside for more than 300 years. But unfortunately, 6 years ago, the father of the family, the last owner of this place, passed away, and the lights turned off forever. I'm gonna take you today on a full tour throughout this place, show you all the museum pieces and artifacts that are left behind in here. And the things that are left behind in here are by far the most valuable and historical that I've ever found on this channel. And especially for this occasion, I thought, let's dress up like somebody that used to live in a place like this. Regency, Napoleon time, Napoleon Bonaparte. This is an 18th century attire that I'm wearing today. And this is an attire that the people that once used to live in these places wore every single day. So let me show you around this magnificent castle. Let's go on a tour of the lives of the people that once used to inhabit this place. Stories they would tell. An unforeseen amount of artifacts and 300 years of family history have been locked up inside of this place 6 years ago and forever forgotten about. Let us take you into the most pristine abandoned castle in the entire world. So the first room that we're going to film here today was the working room, the bureau of the people. And as you can see over here, we have the desk where the man once used to conduct all the business of the castle. The last owner of this place was in his day-to-day life a doctor and a farmer. Not a regular farmer, he was a wine farmer. He had numerous fields around the castle that he all produced wine with and sold it. He was a very, very rich man. His grandfathers, his father and his grandfather, all were politicians, high-ranking politicians, and they even took part in Napoleon Bonaparte in the Parisian Parliament. The first articles you can see over here were from the man that was a collector.
But actually, I don't care in W if I picked a UP at that HOS or not, but that HOS is going to need a lot of WK before he or she actually LVs it. But that's what they're deeding, like they deed with that HOS.
We're going to see so many very, very valuable artifacts in this place. It's just going to be crazy. These statues are probably worth thousands and thousands of dollars. All left here. Oh, I already broke one. Excuse me. statue over here. And then behind the desk, there are numerous books left behind. And these were all literature books about
What? Where was this? Why put it there to decay it? No, literally, why put it there to decay it?
Don't tell anyone, but here's the secret on how I'm watching all the channels I love for $25 a month. Traditional cable
What?
subscription
He indicated it could possibly do that.
With Philo, there is none of that. There are no hidden fees, there are no contracts. You can pay on a month-to-month basis. You can even try it out for free for the first 7 days. So they make it convenient for you.
What?
So you can
Don't G to one of those because he indicated it could possibly do that to I unless it's an FS memory, an FX memory, an FK memory. It didn't. But actually, I would not G to one because it didn't HELP the issue. It actually made it worse. So I'm never G'ing to one of those AN because of that. And I do not recommend any of those. Now, it WKs for you because he's and she's might indicate, well, they WKs for I because that's why they're in biz. Because there's he's and she's that do indicate it did a WK for these he's and she's. It did not WK for I. I would not be G'ing back to it.
Mrs. Petra and their loving daughter Diana. Mr. Ross had a lifelong passion for clockmaking, and the remains of his business are still present inside the house. He was a true craftsman and made numerous masterpieces from start to finish. Petra, on the other hand, was a housewife and cared for the family all her life. They were a postcard family, and it has to be seen all throughout the house. It has been a long time since the house has been lived in. Diana, her parents, passed away around the turn of the millennium. This left Diana alone, who used to always live with her parents. After living here alone for around a decade, her physical condition was not well enough anymore to live in such a cold and remote part of Canada. At this point in time, she resides in a care home, far away from the house, and is unable to ever visit it again. All their memories are locked inside, acting like a portal that will give us a glimpse into their former lives. Welcome back everybody to the Bros of DJ. I'm Leslie, and today I have a very special guest to announce on the channel. Danny is again with me.
I'm here. What's up?
I flew up yesterday into Canada. We are in Canada right now, and we are exploring together.
Yep.
And we're gonna explore for the next couple of months, and actually the next couple of years. This is cherry whiskey liquor. Oh, okay. Never heard of that before. Cherry liquor.
What? I haven't seen this before. I just haven't heard of it.
It's Portuguese cherry liquor. Cherry liquor, yeah. Oh, really?
When next time I'm in Portugal.
Yeah.
Wow.
United States of America, you need PNC. You send it into the energy he or she out to PNC to a channel creator. I don't K and W. Never even freaking met. And you inserted into the energy info into the BDY out to PNC. United States of America, you need PNC. Yes, there's no W, there's PNC.
Nothing very special to this side. Except for this machine. Have a look at this one. I'm not sure what it was used for, but maybe it's something manufacturing company L&R Varimatic. I think it's to clean watches.
Yeah, it has to do something with watches to clean.
Definitely something like that.
Yeah, because with chemicals. Because if he has a sink here, it was to wash something.
Probably like this was his washing area for the gears and stuff like that.
Yeah, for sure.
Now we have this enormous watch hanging here on the walls. Wow. Even a toilet area down here.
What?
With the Tide pots still on top of
I
the
was
toilet.
indicating if I'm carrying spirits
The sink
with
and everything in the shower.
Or maybe I, for S, indicating maybe
And here are the very American
one of the spirits
washing and drying
maybe,
machines.
HV
You have not seen it before. Danny came into the United States
They didn't ask
or into Canada
They just sent an Indian
yesterday.
he or she would
Yeah, this is
PNC. United States of
this is
America,
very
you need PNC. I
different
didn't
from
issue
Europe.
any PNC
You don't have
for
drying
any of
machines
this.
in Portugal at all.
I don't
Yeah, it's so hot that we
if
just
there's
hang our
more than
clothes
one
outside.
spirit in my BDY other than my spirit, I don't KW
Love these
ethnicities unless you made a KW.
And then over here,
If you made a
it says,
KW, just indicate I
hello,
don't K.
my name is Ross Ward.
I have a
What's the
spirit
name
in
of
my
the man?
BDY that's my
And then you
spirit
enter into
for
the
a
garage.
fact. But there's any OV.
And as you can see, the
I have
family
a spirit
car
in my
is
BDY
still
for a fact
left
is
behind
my
in here.
spirit. But if there's any OV spirits in my BDY, I
just
don't
amazing.
KW their ethnicities.
A
They
Lincoln
have not
car.
made a KW to
Yeah, it's
I yet.
actually a pretty fancy and expensive car.
Yeah.
The people that lived in this household, they were no poor people. They were
Oh,
very
no,
rich.
no. You're gonna see upstairs.
Yeah. All the firewood for the fireplaces inside of the house. I want to have a peek inside of the car.
I don't know if I don't know if you can open
it's
it.
locked. Unfortunately. No.
It doesn't look like it's locked.
No, it doesn't look like it, but like, no, the pin has to be up. See?
More?
The pin is down.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, watch out, Danny almost fell over there.
Yeah.
A lot of firewood also still left over here.
Yeah.
They were preparing for winter. People that live up here in Canada, they prepare for winter. My parents do it as well because in Belgium it gets cold, and we prepare 10 years beforehand with the firewood.
It's really cold. Yeah. It's really cold.
You have to in these parts of the world. And then over here, we have his working place with all his tools. These are the big tools, so these are for things that he fixed around the house, and not for his watches. Even this bandsaw over here, one like I've never seen it before. I see Danny literally shaking.
Yeah, I'm shaking because it's cold. I'm not used to this cold.
I get you, bro.
It's negative degrees.
And then over here, we got a big supply of coffee, but there are labels on there. Brackets, it says on here. So these are probably tools that he used to fix the things in the household. Yeah, everything is completely filled with tools over here. Chisels we have over here. Okay. Bro, it's time to go upstairs.
What?
Yeah,
That's
let's
not
do it.
NC, that's an MOV, that's not RL, that was fiction.
Okay, let's go up the stairs.
What?
And this over here, actually, in the corner of the room, in the corner of the stairway, is a picture from the outside of the household. As you can see, this is the house itself. But that
I
also
indicated that was a script, that was an MOV, that was fiction, that wasn't RL, that didn't actually HPN. But there are Gs that have done that to WN for RL and RLLF. But that was an MOV, that was fiction.
There we go, to the upper floors. Carpeted stairs, very common.
MNs have
for the
actually
United States
done that to
and Canada.
WNs and real LF.
Make our way
But that was
upstairs.
an MOV, that was a script written for those
Have a look
actors
out
of
here.
PYOT.
Beautiful, snowy winter landscape. I can try to focus on it.
I never said it in HBN and real LF. I'm just indicating that's a memory of watching actors PY on a scene.
Okay, and then we come to the upper floors. Another painting here on the wall. We got got some other things over here as well. Now we can walk into the hallway and go into the house itself. And again, they have a lot of stairways throughout this place. As you can see, there's another stairway that leads down into the living area that we're going to cover right now.
More of a group that was brand new for me at the TAME period. I didn't report that because that possibly was real LF.
That's the attic, bro. Wow. Okay.
You said into the energy he or she got to PNC.
No, you're not gonna go. Oh my god.
Can I do this?
I don't think you can do that. Especially because the hole is too small for you.
You're saying I'm fat?
No.
I love attics, so I always have to go to the attic.
Oh my god. I would help you, but... Jeez. He's a climber.
Can you give me the camera? Okay. So,
be careful.
We are on the attic right now. Let's see if there's anything of interest up here. Absolutely nothing, except for a telescope. Tasco telescope up here. But for the most part, it's just an empty attic. Unfortunately.
What?
Okay, bro. I'm going back down. Give me back.
Hopefully
There
that
you go.
girl in that image of that VR I saw was not one of my energies, he's or she's. As I indicated, I think that was real LF, and I should have reported when I saw that. What did you send to?
How? Just...
How? You just sent two
What how? I
energies
just did
and
it.
throughout the PNC, and then possibly KD NAP,
But
HT, and
congrats
GTX.
was not interesting.
I indicated I think that whole
Not
thing
worried.
was real
Okay,
LF, and I
let's go
should have
further.
reported it.
So after this whole endeavor, let's go into the room
You
right
sent two
now.
energies,
Let's go down this stairway. Let's go up the stairway again.
I think
And
you
we
just said a
end up
third energy he or she at the
this
PNC. Nicest
wonderful
American Union
living
PNC.
space. A very grand and open
You
living
sent three
space.
energies,
Even the
she's
kitchen
throughout
is
the
open to the
PNC.
side over there.
You sent two energies,
It's just such an American feeling.
BG, you and
Yeah,
Friday.
walk in this room.
Like
You
this.
sent two
I'll
energies,
cut you because
she's
you have-
without the
this is your
PNC,
first day in
or
Canada.
possibly DTH,
And
HT,
you've never seen
KD
anything
NAP,
like this in your
or
life.
V.
Yeah, this
You said two
the whole furniture, like the cut windows, it's weird. We normally just have
HT or
everything
otherwise,
open,
and then
and
you
right
said
now
a third
it's just,
energy he or she
it's
at the
different.
PNC.
It's so different.
Nicest American
It's-
PNC.
I love it.
Yeah, I like
This
PNC.
has
I see over
such a
this
homely
PNC.
feeling, this house.
Yeah.
I can still see Ross and his wife sitting over here, the daughter as well, them having dinner on this table, watching television, VHS tapes and everything on this television. It must have been such a wonderful feeling when this house was still occupied. Let's first start our view of this room on this side over here. This is such a typical American couch.
Yeah.
We see it in all the American houses.
Can I do it? Yeah.
Yes, you can do it. Just go sit on it, bro. Go sit on
Okay.
it. Yeah.
Have to
Put
be
the camera
careful.
down.
Have to be careful with the microphone, but... Okay. You ready?
So you are imitating Ross right now.
Okay.
Ross, after a long day of clock making, goes sit in this chair and has a nice rest.
It feels so nice.
Absolutely.
And it's so nice. The couch is really nice.
I think this was some sort of a very big ashtray.
What?
Because back in the day, people used to smoke a lot.
Yeah.
I don't
Looks like
know
there's
use
still some
DR, you
ashes
sent an Indian
still
energy
left
he
in
or she
there.
at the PNC with
They might be the
5G
last ashes
info.
from the
I
last
was
cigarette
reading
that
the
Ross
memory
smoked.
with FS thinking attached to
cap
it. I don't
still
W
here.
his DR.
And of course, not to
Nicest American
forget,
PNC, I didn't
he
GV
also
in
had
the
clock
PNC,
faces
just an
all
Indian
throughout his
energy he or
house.
she at the PNC.
The
Nicest
clockmaker
American PNC,
needs to have clock
SW
faces in
PNC.
his house. Wonderful wall clock. Wow, look at this chair here to the side. It's a bit of upholstery. It's not really an antique chair. It's a beautiful chair, nonetheless. Over here we got a picture of the family. No, this is not the family that lived here. They're probably like this might be the daughter with their children.
Probably.
Yeah, as you can see.
Share your journey on Facebook and get inspired to try something new.
What? I can say something about it.
Maybe you're looking to make a difference in your community.
Not fair. I can verbalize that I didn't do what I W for the MG.
Or searching
I'm the
for
WN.
motivation
With
to
my full
start a
culture,
new
I'm
project.
supposed to do what I W for that DY. I'm DOV. I'm not doing that
Join
AM.
groups to
And
grow
since I'm
your
DOV
network.
and I'm not going to do that AM, being DOV has nothing to do with not doing AM. And since I'm
near
not
and
doing it AM, I'm never actually going to GT the DY
And
that I
share
was
your
supposed to
creativity
GT.
all
I'm
on
DOV.
Facebook.
I'm not doing that AM.
No matter where you are or who you are, the world is waiting for you. Start your evolution today. Celebrate major moves, little victories, and every moment in between. Download Facebook.
Get great deals with the Booking.com app. A hotel in the city or a beachfront stay with a view? Unlock your stay for less with app-exclusive prices. Download the free Booking.com app today.
And of course, the picture of a clock as well. See that here? Oh, we've got some records in here. Wow, record index.
That's like an album for records.
This is made in Canada. As you can see, a true Canadian product. And all the records are still neatly in there. Do we have a record player in the house here?
To my knowledge, I don't think so.
Decade says on there. I will put it back nicely later. I'll leave it like this for a second. I think this is a radio that we have over here.
Yeah.
Radio. Okay.
Oh,
She's not DGH.
This is the clock we sell downstairs.
Is it really the clock from downstairs?
As far as I'm aware, my three CHNs, the two out of the
It's not
three
the
are
same one,
grown
it's
UP,
really
and the OV one is
similar.
under the age 18, but they are LV. Sure, anything otherwise
Even
makes me
a cardboard
and you said
cutout.
energy he or she
Oh,
will have
this is a puzzle.
PNC
That's a puzzle.
Nice as American EPNC, you just said
Okay, with
energy
these
he or
vintage
she will have
pictures on there and
PNC.
everything,
Nice
it's
as
a
American
puzzle that
EPNC,
Ross
yes,
put
it's
together
PNC.
of a grandfather's clock.
And I don't
probably
plan on
even
becoming
functions. I think there's a
MGAM. I'm
mechanism
DOV.
behind here.
I'm not dealing that
But
AM.
this is
But the
such
future could see
beautiful
as
item.
that, depending on
I love it,
circumstances.
man.
You made two energies.
And over here we got even more pictures of them.
That
This
is
is Ross and his
in
wife when they
something
went
that
when
it
they first got
possibly
married.
isn't, and I'm not going to verbalize
This
it,
is
I
when
don't
their
want to
daughter
serve
was
it to
born. This is when their daughter
Not as American
was at
EPNC.
school.
Two
59
energies,
to
either she's
58 to 59.
LV'd when they're supposed to
Here we have another wedding picture, maybe when the daughter got married.
2024, this YR, this month
So
is
many
D1,
pictures and
individual
memories
multiple personality in
left
this
behind in this
SHO,
house.
FSTA, period.
Oh, this is the house from the outside.
You made me add
What do we
he
have
or
over here?
she.
Steps.
Nice as America,
Steps
there's
road.
LW that indicates you can't make it verbalize it. W
Not
letter
sure
and
we
never say
do.
the
Wait.
S unless I W to verbalize it.
Oh, they were redoing the steps.
Yeah.
Steps.
Redoing the steps, yes.
Redoing the steps of the house. Okay. Because we just went up that side to the front door.
Yeah, you saw it. It was full of snow.
Wow. It's amazing. Like literally, as we told you, everything is still left in this household. Got this wonderful chandelier here in the middle of the room.
What?
Beautiful
Hey,
crystalier.
you're not supposed to say
Chandelier.
you don't cane WI to it.
The dining table.
But
Right
I am going to
underneath
verbalize
there,
say AF,
ready
but I don't cane W.
to again eat from.
Because
Like
I don't
have a
cane
nice dinner
W
out
and
there.
the AF says.
What I love, Danny, is that there is even still an antenna on top of the television.
It's weird being inside.
A DVD player, VHS player, and then we got this tube television down there. Wow. All the equipment, I can't. Oh,
More
it works like that, yeah.
The KP and the verbalize what I W. They made two
another
entities
VHS
whatever
player,
they are
everything is still in
LV, think that I possibly will never become MGAM.
You were telling me something about
2024, this YR
the
this
speakers
month.
in this
I'm
house.
DOV
Yeah,
and
I
don't
saw
plan on doing
this
that
furniture,
AM.
and
Doesn't
I thought it
indicate
was
that I might
weird.
not see my mind
Because
in
it
the
looks like
future
two
and
nightstands,
follow
you
it.
see?
There's
One
two
on
entities,
the other
energies
side.
of whatever they are,
And that's
possessed
what-
or with the BDY.
Yeah, and that one is open. And when I
Just in
looked
case
inside,
CHG, my
it's a
mind
speaker.
about it.
Oh, it
There's
really
literally a
is.
speaker.
It's crazy.
And they just inserted
Also
the
very
BDY,
beautiful.
the MD,
Yeah,
and
it's
I
the
just
way they
indicated
hidden the
I didn't
speaker.
DOV
Yeah,
right
it's
this
amazing.
DOV
They're probably
period,
in
and
here.
I'm
Yeah,
not
it's
DOV.
the same one.
2024,
The speaker
I'm
is in
DOV,
here.
I'm not doing
That's
that
so
and
cool.
it's
And
DOV
it's so neat
period.
that they designed
That
it
does
like
not
that.
indicate the future. It could
We got even more
CHG,
pictures up
depending on
here.
the situation.
Again, another one.
And I'm
For the
not
step
indicating
redesign.
that I don't see
Got another one from my household.
if a BY is born without he or she
Made a
being
little
born
mistake
with
there.
MG.
I'm just gonna leave it in the video.
That
I don't
didn't
care.
make it
I live okay.
like they don't
I'm just
change
gonna leave it in the video. Maybe just
I
go
don't see
further.
how the BY's born when the PTs are not in G.
Now we got this bird over here to this side. This lamp standing over here. But also have a look at these curtains. They are typically
Why
American
put it
up
there
there.
to decay it? I indicated before several TIMEs, one DY.
And
I
then
don't
a
see how
miniature
PTs are MG when
grandfather's clock
BY's
standing
livid.
on top
My
of
last CHN was born without me being MG. You made two NGs and energies or whatever they are, LV,
From here you
thinking
can also
I'm
get a
possibly
view.
never going to get MG
The outside of the
AN.
house.
This is 2024.
Look at
This
that
wire,
mound
this
of
one
snow.
is DY, I'm DOV,
That's
I'm
out
not
here.
being in the AN.
That's at
But
least
the
a
future might
meter
see
thick.
HN depending on
for
what
sure.
I
Jesus
decide.
Christ. You come
Not
from
the
a place in
situation.
the world where
Obviously,
you've never
because
seen
you
no
know
snow,
that,
and
my last
you
CHN
describe it.
was not born in an MG, indicating I don't see
And then
R
over here,
if
we
BY
had
is
like a
born in
similar
MG or not.
fireplace as we saw downstairs, with a wonderful open fireplace that they could open up and let it heat up the whole room and bring atmosphere in this place. Must have been wonderful sitting in front of here. They got these two wooden
What
carvings
place that there just to
or
be
wooden
chaos?
paintings of Amish people to the side here. What did you see? Look at the spider webs.
What? You have either ND energy here, she out to PNC, and actually you said the ND energy here, she out to PNC, because obviously I didn't deliver right this TME period. You said the ND energy here, she out to PNC, and I said American Union PNC, I didn't give you any PNC.
This is a depiction of them standing over here. Oh. Lots of ornaments also on top of the fireplace. Got some wooden carvings, statues, everything on top of here. Love this one. This is the inside of a clock. This is like the emblem that swings around. Some other things and a lot of clocks again. We have some depictions of French houses, French or German houses. Okay, and even the shoes of them are still standing in front of the fireplace. This really gives you the feeling like if you see these shoes standing here, the people, the man's shoes, the lady's shoes, and the daughter's shoes, like they could come home any second and start reliving again in this place.
As far as I freaking know, I did not volunteer for this. I'm possessed, and so I can use USBK. I'm possessed, and I don't are volunteer to be possessed. So that means we can set when I verbalize that I'll be the energy without the PNC, and I said American PNC versus PNC. The energy impulse was estimated out to be divided into BY.
And then from the living area, we can go straight into the kitchen over here. And this is such a beautiful 1960s American kitchen. I just love the design and layout of it. And from the kitchen area, you can look straight into the living area as well, where the people used to reside in the evening and had lovely times together. What I also love about this kitchen is that this flag is hanging here.
What she could have shown and verbalized to us. She just said, and you can't G to the stop like that. You should actually put these on, and then when you get to school, put these back on. And she could have SHOW'd while she was verbalizing it too. So you do realize you can verbalize to I on top of SHOWI in both at the same TAME. So you can verbalize to I and SHOW at the same TAME, or you can verbalize to I or SHOWI. But it's just not just one. You can D freaking E or the other. E or the other. You can verbalize to I, and you can also SHOWI, and you can do the SM at the TAME if you freaking W. What? You said anti-energy he or she without the P and C-A-N. What? I'm not D'ing the A-N. You said anti-energy he or she without the P and C. United States of America, you P and C. Actually, don't do this P and C. What? He was an I. That's the scene dialogue that she verbalized, the actress verbalized this play, writing the character for this scene. What? Wiping your tears is not HT in your SCF, not unless it's BK vegetables or like there's an injury here that shouldn't be here because you didn't make IHT in front of my ear, and I have VO to prove that you didn't make IHT in front of my ear. And unless there's actually something there like BK vessels or something, that HT, wiping your tears is not going to make your face HT. You know this is R that I have to be KOT, this RM. More events for my BX cam, AG and activator, the MS and with the cam and enter the D-K for the class of GTA, the DNet. So he doesn't have morning visits and multiple prisoners, go for the GTA, that is honestly this freaking morning. This afternoon, I got small. More events for my BX cam, AG and access the Acer, the MS and with the filter, making the D-K for the class of GTA, the DNet. So I'm guessing there's one difference with multiple personalities because of GTA that is honestly this afternoon.
Pinterest. install, and go.
We also have this built-in cabinet over here. These wonderful yellow stained glasses in the hallway. And as you can see, all the coats of the people are still here. This is definitely one from Ross. This might be one from his wife.
What?
The hat, also still above here.
Do you have the big hole for that?
Combs and everything is left behind.
Do you have the big hole for that?
Even the doors. Yeah, I love how they slide closed.
Yeah.
And the tinted glass, of course.
Stain?
Like the big
Insanely beautiful. Stained glass?
Or tinted glass?
I say always tinted glass windows. Is it stained or tinted? Stained or please let it know in the
what's
section
the
below.
difference? Yeah.
Got a few more things over here. Wow. Have a look at this bird or pigeon. And when you open it up, the brush comes out of there. It's probably to clean off your shoes, but I really love the design of it. That's a neat artifact. Still left here. They were also very intrigued by vintage depictions of former times in Europe, as you can see here.